It's Solvemath, and I am George Cantriff. Let's move to the board and tackle this question on change of subject. Yes, what is the question? Make x the subject of the relation 3y plus 5 is equal to 7x minus 2. Good. Our main motive is to make x stand alone. That is it. So let's have our solution. So we have our solution, meaning how you solve it. Then you write the question again. So we have 3y plus 5 is equal to 7x minus 23. Good. Remember, as I did say earlier on, our main motive is to make sure x is standing alone. So whatever value is closer to x should be moved away from x. That is what we are to be doing. Good. So let's move to where we find x. We have what? 7x minus what? 23. So first of all, let's clear this negative 23. Okay. And how will we clear this negative 23? We can only do that by adding 23 to both sides of the equation. And we shall clear that. So let's do that and see. So we have 3y plus 5 plus 23 is equal to, you have your 7x, you have your negative 23, then you add 23. Good. So you can see that, right? Good. So let's move on. We have 3y. Now we have 5 plus 23, which will give us what? 28 is a positive, right? Then you have your equal to sign. Have your 7x. Now, negative 23 plus 23, we are owing 23, you go and pay the 23. It will be 0. So you see, the negative 23 has been eliminated, right? Good. Our next step, what we have closer to x is 7. So what we have to do in order to get rid of this 7 for x to stand alone is to divide through both sides of the equation by 7. So let's do that. So write it again. We have 3y plus 28 is equal to 7x divided by what? 7 divided by 7. Good. Now, 7 will cancel this 7. Good. So you'll be left with what? 3y plus 28 all over what? 7 is equal to what? X is equal to x. So we've been able to make x the subject. Now you can see x is standing alone. Now, if always you have your what? Your numerator in the form of this relation, I'll urge you to what? To put it in brackets. Good. And that makes your work so easy. Now, one may decide to write x to be equal to 3y plus 28, bracket close, all over what? Over 7. Yes, if you write it as these two, you are correct. Any which way, you are correct. Good. I believe you got it. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. My name is George Cantriff. Until we meet for our next lesson on Solve Math, it's adios.